Hello YouTube, my name is Fantasize, and welcome back once again to the channel dedicated to educating you on your Vendetta Online journey. Now, today in this video, jumping right into it, I would like to give you guys a few tips and tricks on how to get your Behemoth XC as fast as possible, because personally one of the main goals in the game, I would say, is to build a capital ship. In order to build a capital ship, one of the most important ships that you'll ever use and ever need is the Behemoth XC. So the reason why you want the Behemoth XC is because there's a few parts that only the Behemoth XC can hold unless you have a capital ship. It's like, so a few years ago, and by a few years ago I mean way back in like 2013, a lot of players were asking for a sub capital ship, like something that's like a really big ship that can hold a lot of cargo that you don't have to build. And that's kind of why the Behemoth XC was created. It has 200 CU of cargo space. It's literally the largest non-capital ship with the biggest cargo hold in the game. You know, it's literally half as big as a Goliath, right? It's pretty nice. And you're gonna want to, because there's a few things I know, like a reactor, the MMCS, and a few other things that you'll need to carry that you won't otherwise be able to without the Behemoth XC, right? So that's kind of why you need it. It's super important. You'll use it a lot. It's great for trading. It's great for hauling. That's kind of it, actually. But it's the best at it, all right? Hands down, no questions asked. It is just the best. So now, let me get right into how to get it. Getting it is relatively simple. It just takes time. I made a video a few days ago, maybe a week ago, I don't remember, about how to increase your trade all the way to 9, because the requirements to buy a Behemoth XC, which you can only get from a TPG station, is now it's only you need trade 9 and mining 4, right? And both of those, fortunately, are relatively easy to get, provided you know how to get it, right? So once you immediately right after you leave the tutorial, what you want to do is you want to head to TPG. So if you're a Circo player, just go to UIT space. Tani, go to UIT space, whatever. You'd be in UIT space. And you want to find a TPG station, which I prefer to use Dow K10, because I think it's like a TPG capital or whatever. And it's really centralized because all the items you need it's all going to ask for stuff in a ZEC. And I'll put a link to the video in like the top right hand corner of the screen where I go a little bit more in depth into it. But essentially all you're going to be doing is doing bulk procurement missions over and over and over, because they give you the most experience and they're actually the most consistent mission in the game for doing it. Like bulk procurement missions can give you somewhere between around usually 2.5k per mission. So you have to do a lot of them, granted, in order to get all the way up to trade 9. It's well over like 100 or so of just doing missions over and over. But I managed to do it with help in probably around 3.5 hours with someone just buying the shit and hauling it to me over and over. So it was actually pretty easy, to do, but you may not have that, but you can still just, go there, haul it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, back and forth. And the other bonus is the fact that doing it in the TPG station also will raise your faction standing with them, and in doing that, you'll be able to use the Atlas Type X, which is also a really good ship to have on the side, so you kind of get like a 2-for-1 special through doing bulk procurement missions with the TPG station. And then the next thing you want to do is mining. So I actually have a mining video that I need to upload about it, and it's pretty simple and straightforward, because all you need to do in that point is a mine, really. But I prefer to go to Artis Celestis C4. Once again, I did make a video going a lot more in depth on how to get mining 4 really, really quickly. But essentially, you want to mine Heliocene or Denic. Now, those can be found in various different places all throughout the galaxy. But when you do, you just want to just go back and forth between them and mine Denic. Doing that takes like 30 minutes to an hour to get mining 4. It's just ridiculously easy, and I love it so much. And I promise you, you will not regret putting in the work to unlock the Behemoth XC, because in terms of ship requirements, it's the highest trade requirement and the highest mining requirement for ships in the game. Well, not the mining requirement, that's excluding, I think, the BHM Mark II, in which you need 10 mining in order to unlock. So excluding that one, it's kind of all you really need to do in terms of developing in that category, unless you want to really specifically spec into mining. So that's all for the video. I just wanted to be a short little way on how to, get you guys some decent content and a decent ship relatively early, or however early you want. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next